Shit talking time. Me.
Welcome. I'm your host, Preston. Across from me is my fellow host, Jew. And this is Word to the Wise podcast, episode 21. Unfortunately, the coronavirus is still considered a pandemic
I love it.
now.
Jokes.
What is this, week 4 maybe for us?
At least, give or take.
Now, we aren't necessarily on a...
mandatory lockdown type
yeah,
thing.
we just... They say by 5:30 be in still, so... Think people doing it? Nope.
Hell nah. Outlaws, boy. What you talking
Facts, man. Everybody in the Carolinas is gangster. You feel me? You don't listen to the law around these parts, boy.
about? That's a damn lie. Everybody around here is not gangster. These niggas is big pussy.
I'm trying to up NC, man.
That's cool. You can up it, but
Nah, I mean,
these niggas bitches.
everywhere you go with some fuck niggas.
That's a fact. But
Just trying to make NC sound better than what it truly was.
Yeah, you do that by yourself, my brother. I'm not going. That's the one thing Jew ain't co-signing. You feel me? Fuck that. You got anything interesting to talk about today? Boring.
Man.
Hold on. Speaking of which, keep your thought. But that shit, that last shit you said in the episode about the swirly head thing, boy, motherfuckers was saying that.
Oh,
Watched
yeah.
that shit, was dying laughing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yo, imagine that shit happening. Come on, man. I had to, come on, man.
Hey, yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Nah, nigga, I was crying laughing off this shit. But imagine that.
That was just off the top. Like, of course I made that up.
You
man.
pretty good.
The boy wasn't in here.
Why you gotta explain it? Niggas know
He
what's up
wasn't in
with
here
me.
putting his head in toilets and flushing.
The fact that he even explained it to y'all goes and say what you think of me.
I mean, you never know, man.
The internet is crazy, but
Yeah.
hell nah. Got the game fucked up. Yo, can you really imagine you walked in to see me doing that shit though? Like, come on, bro. Say something stupid.
Nah, man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
Cassini,
can't.
I thought you
really
about to say-
can't.
Yo,
I was gonna play you for a second.
yeah, I know you was.
Nah, I really
I would have
can't.
played the hell out of you, so don't ask me. Nigga, I'll shoot myself in the head if I do that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Oh, I miss you, mama. Like, what the fuck is the point of doing that shit? Like, ew. That's the dumbest shit ever. But yeah, what was you about to say though?
It was Corona related. I'm honestly keep it G. I'm sick of talking about the shit. Honestly,
Yeah, we literally
I'm
start
sick
off
of
every
hearing
episode.
about it. I'm sick of the conspiracies. I don't know what to believe. I don't run with everything I hear.
Facts.
Like a lot of this is just a bunch of bullshit, and I'm sick of talking about it. But here we are talking about it.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice.
Cause ain't too much going on other than rappers on Instagram fussing, people breaking records out here, Tory Lanez and Boosie out here. I watched did you see that Boosie interview? With Breakfast Club.
Nah, I seen they been doing it. I just ain't been watching them though.
Yeah, I kept up. I watched that. Supposedly, this is a good topic. Supposedly, for those people who did watch this interview, all right. So you know how he made that comment about D Wade and shit and his son. He said,
Daughter. Wait, is it his daughter yet? I don't know. Go ahead. I'm not trying to be funny. Actually,
yeah.
I was kind of trying to make a joke, but I'm like, wait,
Nah.
is it really? Go ahead.
Well, didn't he wind up getting certified? Somebody got the paper. No, that was not a famous person, but somebody did get their child successfully changed. Anyway, neither here nor there. Boosie was on.
Here and there.
Here it is, here and there. But
This shit crazy. Go ahead, man.
damn, what's crazy? What's so crazy?
You the homophobe, so I ain't trying to
Nah.
me. I'm trying to shoot me. You hate gay people from what the
Not
internet
at
say.
all, man.
From
Look,
what the internet
I
say.
have gay family members.
Oh, you sound like
I
the
got
white
gay-
boys that say, I can say nigga. Because I got a
I got
black
a lot
friend.
of friends that are black.
I love exactly, bro. So okay, go ahead with that. If
But
that's what you want.
no. I ain't even gonna. That was jokes. I'm not homophobic. That's just if you go back and watch our episodes, he's gonna constantly attack me with.
First off, I don't attack shit.
Because we
Y'all
had
attack
a
niggas.
conversation one day and it could have come off like that, but I was blah. All right, so Boosie came up. Boosie was like, what did nigga say? He said he don't care. That Jay-Z was supposedly trying to reach out, and they supposed to come together. He supposed to apologize. Yeah,
To Wade?
yeah, or the community, or maybe
Okay.
maybe the child. But
Let's see where you going with this.
he said he don't care if Jesus Christ
Oh, I did see
himself
that
come
part.
down.
Gangster. I
and
follow
said-
Boosie.
But then he turned around a little bit later on.
I'm just playing.
He said something like, "Yeah, I admit I was wrong. And he also said, I got family that's gay. I got fans that, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of talking like Boosie. Shout out Boosie. I would never diss the Don Boosie. No, that's that nigga though. He said he got a documentary coming out.
Oh, you know I'm gonna watch it, but I used to listen to his music pretty heavy back in the day, but I ain't really been on it lately.
Yeah, and also, I think Instagram has suspended him or something.
I can see that. They suspended Toys.
Charlamagne is really cool with, I guess, I don't know if the CEO.
Whoever run it or some shit.
Yeah. And it's trying to, Boosie want him to talk to Charlamagne. Shit. Yeah, man. But.
Rich nigga problems.
Yeah. But.
No, what was you saying, though? You was like, he apologized, whatever. Because I ain't see all
He
that.
didn't apologize. He just admitted to being wrong.
But he ain't say, I'm sorry for what I said.
I don't think so. But he admitted to being wrong. But that don't mean you apologize.
No, you right. But then you feel like, but that's dumb to me though. Not saying he dumb to me, that action of saying, I admit I was wrong, but I'm not gonna say sorry. Then why you admit, if you know you were wrong, then apologize because you said some wrong shit. You feel me? If you in the wrong, like, that's like you doing some shit, having an argument with your girl, and then you go, oh baby, I know I was wrong. And then just walk off. Like, you ain't gonna say I'm sorry. Like, I apologize.
Well,
like,
it might not be so. I mean, he said he wasn't sorry though, so that kind of.
So then why you feel like it was wrong though? If you ain't sorry for it, why is it wrong? I'm not saying
hopefully
you ain't
I'm not
Boosie lawyer.
speaking on what Boosie said wrong.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
But I think somewhere in there he admitted to where
even
like,
we could take it off
something.
Boosie, even though that's just a general statement. Then if it didn't happen like that, why do people do that? Like, I admit I was wrong, but then don't apologize. Like, then what the fuck
Deep
was
down,
wrong about it?
not sorry.
Exactly.
But there are people who apologize and ain't really sorry. So what does it matter?
Yeah, you're right.
It don't even matter.
You're right.
So
I ain't with
anybody
none
who's ever apologized to me, I don't mean nothing.
That's how you feel.
I know that wasn't your true intentions.
Yeah, all right.
It's the people that don't apologize to me that's really sorry.
What's that called? Goofy logic or something like that?
Yeah, I guess. Whenever my son apologizes for some shit, I'll say, "Yeah, you sorry, all right."
Damn.
You sorry. Yeah.
We calling him sorry?
It's
like,
jokes, like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
My ring went off. Who the hell at my door? Which one of you niggas is fuck on my girl?
Oh shit!
Chicken on my girl.
That's funny as fuck.
Call
yeah.
Hey, baby, what you doing? Nah, but
Yeah, till she don't answer, then you gonna freak
somebody
out.
was at my door now. I ain't playing.
He gonna cut this podcast short and run home. Fuck it, you feel me?
Not even.
And that sums up this week's episode of Words to the Wise.
That'd been some funny shit. Niggas just hopped up and ran out.
Look, he keep looking at the phone. Look at his nigga. He like,
Oh nah, not
nigga
even.
scary. Then he don't even trust his girl. Wow, this shit crazy. I'm about to text her.
How was your Easter Sunday, man?
You know me? I didn't go to church, but I ain't do shit, bro. I literally didn't. Do
like.
Let's say something stupid. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, like,
me too.
I mean, me, my son, my girl, my nephew, and his
I
mom.
don't have none of that.
We went out. I took. They gave me some eggs that they had put candy in. I guess they did all the work of putting the candy in the eggs. So I figured, why not? Y'all keep them in the house. I'll just go spread the eggs around the yard, and then when I'm done, they run out. And that's what we did. You know, for Easter.
Interesting.
You ain't had no Easter dinner, none of that.
No.
No.
Not even trying to be funny. Like, nah, I was at the crib.
What
chilling.
you eat?
What
What you
Sunday?
eat for like? What's your
Sunday.
right now? Because being that you don't eat meat, what's your favorite? Like, what kind of courses? 3-course meals? Like,
I don't even know how to answer.
like what do you go? Like collards, Brussels sprouts, beans.
As far as
I'm not
what
even
you-
trying to be funny.
No,
I was about to.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
even really answer
dead
that
ass
question.
serious.
No, I can't even really answer that question because I'm trying to think of like on the Easter Sunday. Like I literally didn't have nothing. Like I don't even know what I ate on Sunday. You
Was
get
you
what I'm saying?
fast?
So, I do that too, but it ain't because it's Easter. Like
This nigga trying to be
for you,
Jesus, y'all.
No, I was about to say, this is you, Jesus. Like, hell no. Hell no. It ain't no shit like that. But to answer your question, I don't know because I really didn't eat shit on Sunday. I mean, I
Keep
really
it G.
didn't have no what.
And well, wait a minute, not keeping it G. All right, G.
What up?
But nah, for real. When it comes to the Easter,
First of all,
shit,
you say I don't know nothing about keeping it G.
I'm saying that's all I know how to do that's what I expect your response to be.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
I know. Because you know why.
Knowing this nigga,
But
man.
there you go, knowing me. He know that's all I do. Keep it fucking gangster on this motherfucker.
How you feel when it comes to the whole Easter thing? Like,
Bullshit. No, just playing.
cause
That's your question.
if I'm wrong, all right, so I don't know. Maybe the egg is supposed to be about birth, like rebirth or something like that, or what?
I don't know. Now that's a question.
No, I ain't even finna get into the religious.
Nah, I really don't.
I'm a
bruh.
bag back,
Nah,
but
but
they
you know how
got.
they have the Easter bunny. Like we
Yeah.
say, bunnies don't lay eggs. So why
Right.
the fuck? Where does that even come
But it
from?
would misinform the kids out here thinking bunnies lay eggs.
Man, we lie to children.
All the kids out there, man.
Santa Claus ain't real.
Nope.
Tooth Fairy.
Nope.
Goddamn.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Santa Claus. Wait, that's it already? I think it's first.
Thanksgiving is real.
Oh, it's real, all right. They really got murdered. The fuck?
That shit real.
But nah, my take on Easter is like, I mean, I'm not religious, you know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. Like,
all right, so if
people gonna celebrate it, that's on y'all. You feel me?
not, being that you're not religious, all right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's King.
They said
That was an album.
yes. Is it the truth? But no.
Oh, I was like, what?
I mean,
just go ahead. No, just go
Christians
ahead.
have turned by now. All right, so supposedly
I just
Jesus had died.
Mm-hmm.
They put him in the temple.
Oh yeah, buried him or something.
Something like
3
that.
days later, he rose. Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. What's your question?
Did this like I don't believe in magic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He called it magic.
I'ma just assume he ain't never died in the first place.
Or he never existed. Who knows, you know? From what I've heard and seen and read and studied, that has to do with the sun. Like, the actual sun in the sky, like, not being buried. But I can't think of the words or terminology, but y'all go look it up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it has to do with the sun not being visible for 3 days or some shit like that, and then it rising back up. That's where the story of Jesus dying and then coming back the third, some shit like that. I can't remember, bro. Lord ever. Don't get me the line.
Word to the wise, my ass.
So yeah, so much for being wise. I can't remember that shit. You feel me? I ain't ready to study that shit in quite some time because I don't care.
This is what the quarantine is doing to our brains. Like we're having to come together.
You come here about some shit I ain't know nothing about. I'm rusty as a motherfucker.
Nah, I'm trying to bring up like
you
know Easter. Like what the fuck? What's the purpose? Like who made up this? Let's go outside and search for these eggs.
Yeah, how does that even correlate to Jesus and shit either? Like that's the funny part.
Like
how does
that
like okay, if I get the religious part of Easter, like okay, you giving praise, he has risen, resurrection, whatever.
Right.
But what the fuck does any of that have to do with Easter bunnies and eggs and candy?
What started is who hopped up and said, "Hey, let's take the Easter bunny that doesn't lay eggs, and let's get some eggs from chickens, paint them.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, it is boiled eggs and shit too.
Do all that,
and
hide candy in plastic eggs, and have the kids,
and then tie it into religion.
Yes, like whose idea? And this way, the kids will love it growing up.
All you Christian motherfuckers, get in the comments. You feel me? Tell us how stupid we are first off, and then on top of that, tell us the reason behind the shit. You know? Because I'm not trying to be funny. Now I really don't understand. Like I don't know or understand the correlation.
Not at all. I mean, I'm sure I can run to Google, but
you don't feel like it.
No, run to Google for me. Other than that, man. Other than quarantine, that what happened?
I'm about to ask you, what have you been doing during quarantine? But shit, niggas still got to go to work.
Yeah, working.
Yeah.
Home, work, home.
Cap.
Same old bullshit. So, you know anybody died from this virus yet? Personally?
Nah, I don't even. I'm trying to think if I even know anybody who got it. I don't think so. You know somebody personally?
I know somebody who got it, but they moved to New York years ago, and they're up there in New York. So,
they related to you?
He don't count. No.
Oh, okay.
I know this person through somebody.
Okay.
Like, I know him.
Like what?
I don't.
Is he having all the symptoms and all that shit? I mean, you don't.
Oh nah, he's already been diagnosed. All this good shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, he having the trouble breathing and fever.
Yep. I was on the phone with my cousin. He was like, last time he spoke to him, it sounded like it was hard for him to talk.
Damn. Gasping for air type shit.
My sister.
Tell him to get some Colado Silver.
I got
You'll be all right.
Who?
Colado Silver.
Colado Silver. Never heard of it.
I'll text it to you.
But and I got a sister that stays up that way. She texted me yesterday, I think. And that was the last time I heard from her. She said, what the fuck? You still working? I was like, yeah. Shit ain't crazy down here like it is up there. They live in a whole different atmosphere.
Y'all niggas literally live on top of each other, bro. Like, y'all's whole living situation.
In the inner city, it almost wants to lead you to believe, like, damn, like, they fucking the city up. Like, this is what they do to the city. Like, if man made the whole world, this is what he would do to people. Like, he can't do this to the country. Like, well, it can.
Yeah, but it's harder. We're
more spread out, and it's all this space. We got so much space out here.
They say it's not affecting the rural areas as bad, but I'm like, duh, we not as in close contact. Like,
we're quarantined anyway.
People who live in like apartment buildings or projects or whatever, and it's literally hundreds.
That shit seep right under the doors, whatever.
However,
you know.
If somebody go at you or call whatever the fuck it is, look, we don't know shit. Whatever. Word to the dumb. But anyway, you cough on your hand or whatever, touch the handrail. If this is how they say it spreads or whatever, which now they saying it's airborne. I've been saying that since the beginning. Allegedly, as fast as y'all say this shit moving, it got to be airborne.
It has to be.
But they motherfucker try to tell me it wasn't. Okay. Oh, you dropped that out? No, they ain't say that. But
then you turn around, you see hella videos. Everybody talking about. I think people are killing that 5G shit. Like, okay, that's not even a conspiracy theory at this point. Like, 5G is a thing, but it has nothing to do with this virus.
Y'all just feel like that you want to.
I'm almost to that point, almost. That's cool. Damn, where I lost my point.
5G, people killing it. Internet.
I'm seeing hella videos about how weak the virus is, but then you turn around and you see people talking about how it's just taking people out of here. Not people I know personally.
Oh no, I was saying, was it like doctors or who? Regular people?
Nurses.
But what
on both ends, some people are saying, it's taking people out of here, y'all be safe. They panicking. And some people was like, yo, this shit ain't shit for real. They lying to y'all. It's all media. It's all everybody's trying to like. So it's like you don't know which way to turn because the actual most of the media is at panic. It's the people that seem to actually have hands on with this shit.
Be in the field.
Yeah, other ones it's like, yo, this shit ain't shit for real.
I mean, I kind of see it.
But I've seen people that's actually not in the media saying it's crazy too.
I'm open minded to it being both ways. To like, maybe it is mostly media hype and all that, but then I'm on some shit like. Maybe it is kind of serious, like, who knows, like, maybe it was some shit they had going on that got out of hand or whatever, like, who really knows for real, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think. All I know is I'm aware, and then I say, okay, if I feel like watching something about it today, I will. If not, I'll watch it in a couple of days. Like, I don't watch that shit every day. When Trump and them hold the press, I don't give a fuck.
Hell no.
Regardless, niggas got to pay their bills, niggas got to make money, niggas got to...
Did you see the clip of Obama in 2014? This nigga was already talking about, like, how to, what'd he say? Obama was speaking some shit, pandemics. He was already like, he was trying to get Congress on board with this. They denied it.
But I heard that he had a a team or something in Trump. I don't know if it was called a pandemic team. Look, I don't know what that shit was called, but I heard, who knows if it's true, that Obama had set up some shit in place and he was like, nigger, get that shit out of here type shit. And got rid of it as soon as he got in office. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
In 2014, he said that shit. And it sounded like he was just speaking on now. Like, man, he was talking that shit too. And I guess Congress denied it. And look where we at. And then people drag Bill Gates into it. People drag in. Like, So, like I said, at this point, I don't know what to believe. I'm not a expert on this type of shit.
But they do. Man, I don't know what's true either. I don't know. But a lot of that shit do... makes sense. Yeah, right. We social distancing, even though I don't know this 6 feet, but whatever. What was I saying?
You people out in all the stores, they got tape down 6 feet
I didn't
apart.
know that. I didn't even know that was when I walked in Food Line until I seen like stand here. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? And then I seen
stood there.
I was like, oh, nah, I didn't even see it at first. I'm just walking. I'm like, why is this lady so far back? I'm looking around, shit. Then I was like, I seen the blue shit on the floor. Oh, okay, social distancing. Cause I don't be out at the fucking store every day. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas doing. Like, this shit is so dumb. They literally got a glass thing between you and them.
All the stores got it.
But then they pass you the money around. Like, motherfucker, you just touched the money. Like,
all of it.
I just coughed before
I
just coughed in my hand, gave you the money. I just gave you
this dirty ass money. That's been in 30 hands today already. This $1 bill done been everywhere today.
That shit is so stupid, bro. I was dying laughing like, yo, yeah, I get y'all.
It's just
trying,
weird.
Bro.
I get it lessens the chances. So
does it really? Like, I guess it does.
By how
but
much?
Does it really?
By how much?
5%, maybe.
Yeah.
She literally is giving me the money around. This
how
shit.
big? Like, if they talking about 6 foot is social distancing.
Yeah.
What's the reach of this motherfucker? Then?
I'm about to say, so if I go and cough from here to here,
6 feet away, you're straight.
I don't believe that shit, bro. Like, they say a sneeze travels at whatever speed.
I guess it lessens the chances by 1%. You know, I guess every percentage of less than the chances matters.
Man, fuck that. I'm not going for that shit. Like, this shit sounds.
Then
good
there's another meme. I don't want to call it a meme. Like memes are supposed to be funny, so I'll say.
Is
I'm
it?
gonna say.
Well, they are, but I think
Some of these memes be
have
dead
some
ass
shit
serious.
up there. Yeah.
There was one where they were talking about that the coronavirus is put inside the chemtrails of the planes, but I hear that also the flight attendants have it too. Like 100 of the North Carolina's flight attendants have it. I don't know how true none of this shit is, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't too wise when it comes to this.
Now, you know the funny part is anybody can say anything though. That's why I say I'm like open minded to like certain shit being the case, because even if people they be I don't like conspiracy theories and misinformation, disinformation. Yeah, you can say that shit, but you going getting all your information from the government. What the fuck makes you?
These are the liars right here.
Like they've always been telling us the truth.
And we know they lie.
Y'all be that's what I'm saying. Y'all be killing me with that shit to be like I don't go with conspiracy theory. It's like I ain't no doubt. I don't really care what you think or believe, but. Don't say that shit to me and then act like you listening and believing everything the CDC and WHO and Trump and his task force is telling you. And I'm like
Fox gonna always tell us the truth. Fuck out of here.
What the fuck is you talking about? But all right, but teach his own. I don't give a fuck what y'all believe.
And with that logic, I understand why the government lied to us. I understand like why they don't tell us certain things.
The public is too stupid to have 100% truth.
If Trump came out and said off the rip, right now. He originally said 1 month quarantine. Then he pushed it back.
I told you, this shit gonna last until about June, July.
But if he hopped up and said 5 months quarantine, everybody would have just
crazy.
flipped.
Yeah, you see motherfuckers killing each other in there for fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, so that's the little shit I could understand why. If you tell the government, we about to go kill so and so. I mean, if the government tell us that shit, of course the enemies will find out. But
yeah, I know you're getting it though.
Find out, but you know. But
yeah, man.
So I can understand why the government allows certain things, other than shit like our health, like McDonald's foods and the FDA. Like I don't like that they approve certain things in our food, but that all ties into the government too.
No, it does, but. Like I said, man, people gonna do what they want to do regardless. Like you could tell them whatever, just like the whole stay at home thing. Niggas still doing whatever they want to do. Like, I ain't taking this shit serious.
No,
you know, I'm not saying like I'm not.
It ain't just us though. I saw a video yesterday. The whole hood was out. It was in the middle of a hood. I don't know.
Yeah.
These hoods be looking alike. I don't know if y'all
right,
like. You know, you can go to Trent Court or somewhere downtown New Bern, but you turn around and. No. This one.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure niggas would be out there too, but you could turn around and leave there. And I went to Virginia some years ago. Shit looked just like Trent Court, just a bigger version. Like the hoods be the fucking same. Like they all look these Section 8. Anyway, niggas, the whole hood was out. Like when I say it was deep out that bitch, like niggas just don't listen, bro. Like, and it's saying it's hitting black people worse than it did.
Yeah, I heard that. Do you believe that?
No.
I don't either, but then see again somebody say, why don't y'all believe it? I mean, I really don't have no reason why I don't. I literally just don't believe that shit.
Nah, I don't believe it.
It seems like everything hit us worse when you start doing most things. Like what they say, diabetes and high blood pressure. I think they say that heart attacks, whatever.
Damn sure do.
The fucking HIV/AIDS. I'm like, damn, black people just get the worst of everything, huh? Even though we supposed to be the original man and has the most athletic, best immune system, all this shit, the smartest and everything. But when something bad happened, it's just damn, them niggas is getting it. I be like, yo, that's what it's makes me question.
It's all too coincidental.
Yeah, but what the fuck do we know? Maybe it really is. Now, if it is, okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but I just don't be believing that shit, bro. You know.
Well, like I said, that whole hood was out, and if it's out there, everybody getting fucked. Like if it's that bad. When I say it was so deep out there, it's like
I seen this shit.
What's the? Go ahead.
Charlamagne gave this nigga a donkey of the day, and because I guess he got arrested or whatever because he was at a party. It was like a bunch of them. He was like on live and all this extra shit. It was like 1,200 people. I don't know how much. It was a big ass party. Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, yeah, fuck coronavirus. And I'm like, yo, y'all literally broadcast every blood clot ting, boy. Like y'all be trying to get in trouble. Like I don't understand that, but. My thing about with people like that, if you get it or whatever, if it's even that serious, if you get it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you deserve to get that shit almost. Not even almost. You deserve to get that shit. Yeah. You know?
I mean, even though I think we can say the media be telling lies and shit, and I get it. Yeah,
they do. or they exaggerate stuff, but that don't mean it ain't true.
They definitely exaggerate.
But it doesn't mean it's not true.
But to a certain extent, I could understand why they would exaggerate shit. Because if you don't exaggerate it,
you gotta
people
make it
won't
seem
take
more serious,
no precautions. If you come out and say, okay, it's only killing 1 of 1,000. If you came out straight out and say that to the people, that ain't slowing shit up. Everybody gonna keep partying. But if you come out and say, yo, it's got an 85% death rate, everybody in the crib.
Yeah. You know what's funny you say that is because I was watching something.
But it sucks because everybody knows media is liars.
It's funny you say that, though. That's a good point because I was watching something that was breaking down. This was like a week or two ago. He was breaking down like the percentage of if you look at the whole population of the planet that this virus has allegedly killed, it's like 0.005 something 1%. It ain't even killed a percent. It's 7 billion people down here,
and people know this shit.
Yeah, but they don't put those type of numbers like they just say 20,000 cases or 65,000 deaths or whatever it is.
Like we were talking about last podcast, they include car crashes. Wait, I think everything but gunshots and car crashes.
Wait, what you mean? I don't know if we said that. We might talk about that with us, but
I don't know if we talk about.
Yeah.
Well, I hear everything that's not car crashes and gunshots.
They're
giving it to corona death.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Heart attack.
Like,
shit.
we talked about.
I
don't think we talked about this here, but that's something we talked about like amongst ourselves. Is I don't like that shit. Or maybe we did talk about it here. So repeat.
Right.
But I don't like that shit because if you 80 years old, already had fucking. What's that shit called? Is it emphysema? I don't know if that's the right word, but when it's hard for you to breathe and shit like that.
You catch that, you gone. You out of here.
All it did was speed up the process. You can't really attribute that to a corona death.
No,
like, nah.
I could understand.
If me and you die from that shit, say it. Fuck it.
Pushed you quicker. Like,
but that's not
a heart attack. I could understand.
Your body already weak. Your body already weak though. Like
underlining.
Yeah, you already had an underlying
issue,
bro. Like if you, God forbid, you had cancer, or some shit. You've been getting chemo, get corona and die.
But the fact
I'm not gonna say that was
you're doing that to beef up Corona's numbers,
I don't like, but that goes
just
to
makes it. So if people were like, oh, media, if we could prove, which has been proven that media lies, then I don't blame people for being like, fuck Corona. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame them either. But my whole thing is, like I said, I'm aware of it. I'm not gonna let it stop me from living my life. But in the same breath,
look at me coughing. see how I got it. See how the media got you. Come on, man.
That's really how I go.
Come on, brother. You see the white man wants you to think that when you see another brother cough.
Yeah, I understand. They probably do. They already said it's affecting you niggas the worst. But man. I'm just one of them niggas who I'm not gonna let that shit affect me. Like even with Ebola, I'm like, that shit killed 7 people and then you heard nothing else about it since. Which they said that had a 50-50 kill rate. This shit has literally like
50. That's a scary.
That's a scary number. You know, this shit ain't even got a 1% kill rate. Like, whatever. Like I said, no, I ain't gonna say don't have a 1%. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it's maybe 10%, 15%.
Yeah.
Like, it's low as fuck. Like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think we might talk about this. Don't know if we talked about this on the podcast too, but the whole thing of like, oh, corona this, corona that, fear. But then it's like, what they say, heart disease or something like that. If it ain't cancer, it's the biggest killer of people in America. But we ain't talking about trying to fix that problem, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about, let's make sure these people, we ain't forcing people to be more healthy, which I guess you can't, but we ain't forcing people to be more healthy, but we like, you got to quarantine, stay in the house, da-da-da-da. And I guess it's because you can pass it. It's like, if a nigga want to be fat and have them problems, cool, but you ain't about to make the choice to pass on corona. Yeah, maybe if you could pass. Because people do HIV, though. People do HIV AIDS, which that's a crime, though. I think if you have sex with somebody, you tell me because you got it, but...
Put that on me.
No, I'm just playing.
Put that shit on me. They say you can have it for 11 years.
Yeah,
and you won't even know
7,
it.
11, yeah.
Just gave y'all some knowledge. Y'all scared now.
Jokes. Punk bitches. But anyway, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't even be smoking, bro. My memories be gone. Alzheimer's.
People passing on and it being legal.
Oh, yeah, basically just saying, like, they don't try to make people be more healthy in that regard, but you want to social distance and shut the economy down.
Because it's affecting lives around me.
I guess. No, I'm not saying they shouldn't, but it's just like, do something about that too. If y'all really care about people dying, like, stop just letting motherfuckers be fat and sick and heart failure and all this other shit. But y'all don't give a fuck about people living and dying. Stop playing.
No, they don't. No,
y'all make money off that shit. Stop playing.
Like, obviously, these jobs still got everybody working, risking their lives. These $1 million... You think McDonald's can't shut down right now? Like, come on. If y'all really believe this shit is doing all this, just shut McDonald's and all these other fast food restaurants down. Like, if it was that serious, but it obviously ain't that serious because these $1 billion corporations are still making their money. But, they're saying black people get it worse So
Have they said why? That's what I meant to ask you. Because I ain't heard. I heard it, but
Because
I ain't watch a clip.
because the
Here we
white
go.
man, nah. But I don't know why, but you know, in China, there are stores refusing to serve black people.
I ain't heard about none of that.
Yeah, man. And China is very upset that people are trying to blame it, call it the China virus and shit like that. Meanwhile,
I mean, I wouldn't say call it that, but nigga, it is y'all
but
fault. From
meanwhile,
what I'm hearing.
all of these other viruses, they have a name directed to where they were from. Ebola came from like the Ebola River, or Ebola something. It had Ebola in it. Lyme disease. Lyme disease came from
If you eat too many limes.
something about ticks.
Oh, whoops.
Which was
Jokes, motherfucker. Like, y'all be like, that nigga retarded. Like, nah, chill. Chill.
It's all these other viruses. They got the name from where they came from. You know what I'm saying? So why y'all being so sensitive about this shit came from China? Like there's a some disease that came from Hong Kong. They called it Hong Kong something. Like
the Hong Kong cough.
Yeah, right. Something
That's
like
cap.
that.
I don't
man.
believe that shit.
That's some I heard some white man saying it. They sound believe.
Look at this nigga. White man said it, so it got to be true.
To be
Yo, this nigga's a fucking geek. But I believe it too. Yeah. Yeah, you would have been a house nigga anyway. But yeah, man.
I watch them goddamn dishes.
I'm out
And let all my real niggas know outside. Look, boss gonna throw out some scraps for y'all later now.
Yo, that shit is fucked up to think about. I'm out there picking cotton, hot as fuck, sweating shit, just because I got more melanin than you.
That shit crazy. Cause you can take more heat than me. You're
That's
more
some
efficient
bullshit.
in the sun.
That's some bullshit. I'm running.
I'm
out. Fuck this shit.
I'm massa son. That shit crazy,
up. Nah,
yo.
you are, yeah.
That shit crazy.
That shit crazy though to look at him and be like, damn, like you not only got me doing this, you still got me as a little slave and shit, but to know you, I ain't gonna say fuck, you raped my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
and they purposely kept light skins and dark skins beefing. Like they kept that light skin nigga in the house.
That's why you get to be in that, yeah, you know.
And, like,
say, look at that little privileged motherfucker.
Could
That's why I fuck with you now, boy. You feel me?
Oh, that light skin, dark skin hate is a real thing.
I know. I hate you.
That shit is real. Like, I've experienced that shit. Like, regardless of whether y'all believe it or not, I've experienced racism from both sides. Like, I've experienced some racism from white people.
Prejudice from us. I hate that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Black people can't be quote unquote racist. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm with you, yeah.
But I've experienced it from both sides. Obviously, black people.
Having a therapy moment.
Obviously, black people take me in more than white people do.
Debatable.
But for the most part, it's always
nigger.
From black people, it's what Angie call my ass? Light bright.
Okay.
She always hit me with light bright. Of course, you know, it's hella light skinned names, man. I ain't even gonna bring.
I'm about to say, what's up? Redbone.
Redbone.
That's what niggas be calling him. But what's up, Redbone? Whoa,
Yellow boy.
Whoa, that could be some other shit. Like he wants some of that. Whoa, brother.
But I said that to say something else. Can't even. Oh, we were talking about
just the separation.
Slavery,
And you've dealt with it. So what have you dealt with from white people? Nigger.
Well, I remember being on.
I mean, I've
been called that before. Yeah, I remember. I was in shop class. What they call that class when you learn how to. You're learning how to like cut up wood and use skill saws and shit. I just call it shop class.
Yeah, I know.
Because you know why I call it shop because Kanye because he said shop class because after school had a tool and he had a I could die any day type attitude. Plus his big brother got shot rapping his avenue. Anyway,
I don't remember that
shop class.
No, I'm not being funny. I don't remember that verse. Like I'm not trying to be funny. What song?
That was a fire ass verse.
I believe it, nigga. Relax. You might have jumped across the table and get slapped. Relax. I ain't heard the verse.
So what? I didn't catch that. Jump.
You about to jump across the table and get.
I'm about to jump across the table.
Yeah, because you was getting hype. You
shit crazy. Yeah. Why would I do that to you? Anyway,
that's why I say you go jump across the table and get slizz out. Stop playing with me.
But what the fuck was I? Oh, shop class. I remember this. I was in shop class. I know you remember when West Craven. Anybody that went to West Craven with me can vouch for this shit. Yeah. Back in high school, 03, 04
get your lunch money
was when I got in. I was a freshman.
You see, put in the trash.
05.
Dumpster boy.
Regardless, not even. I ain't even talk much to keep it G. I ain't fuck with people like that.
I was going through things at home. You one of them niggas. You a loser. What the fuck? It was rough. Man, the fuck.
Bruh.
Up. I'm just talking shit. I don't know if you're going through shit or not. I really don't know. I just said.
Nah, Wes Craven was pretty boring. But
that's a fact. That's why I dropped out.
Very small
got my
high
diploma
school,
from the house. Gotta throw that out there.
I dropped out, got my GED.
Yeah.
But I only went to Wes Craven high school 2 years. But anyway, a lot of people don't know that. People think, anyway.
Niggas say little shit about us that nobody don't give half a fuck about.
Not half a fuck.
We're gonna have a trivia one day.
Talking about being light skinned, experience racism.
We're gonna have a trivia day, little quiz for y'all. Surprises and shit. Y'all ain't gonna know the answer then. We'll be like, yo, whoever gets it right gets 100. Everybody gonna want to know. Everybody
go, oh,
he went to West.
That's a good idea.
West Chesterfield.
Watch the podcast.
For sure.
Yeah, that'll be.
He started trying to get niggas money. Everybody gonna take it in.
And they already have a winner pick. A fake winner pick.
We're gonna Trey, Randy, Danica.
No,
people we know
on Facebook, so they can't like. Well, they can't. Don't even matter. We're gonna do this shit. We're gonna get our views up by telling motherfuckers there's a cash prize if you can name a part. This is for the people watching. We're gonna prank these dumb motherfuckers.
And then ain't gonna be no out the
stimulus. Come here and watch for nothing.
Look, we're gonna come in here Sunday before anybody get any stimulus money with the money, so they be like, oh, they just giving away that stimulus money. Fuck no, nigga. That's our shit. Fuck you talking about.
Cash prize.
Fuck is you talking about?
What I was talking about,
nigga. All right, go ahead, man. Niggas just be talking about the most random shit. Racism. Whatever. It's a podcast. Fuck you expect.
All right, anybody that went to Wes Craven around the time I went to Wes Craven High knows that at some point we black and white was not getting along, bruh. Like you knew who the white, even in middle school. You had your white friends in middle school, and once we all graduated from middle school and went to high school, it's like everybody went to school, realized they were going to high school, and became racist. Like all the white kids did. We got to high school, and I remember everybody like black. Remember, I don't know if you remember the beef that was going on. The white kids was wearing the camouflage jackets, and they was all hanging their little cliques. All of them. They were white people unified, bro. Shit crazy. Niggas had the flight jackets, shit like that. But that was not unity. These
nah, you know what was up.
These
like,
white people
he hang with them niggas that be over there. Hey, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost like a gang.
Niggas had their cliques.
What gang
white
was you in?
People.
What was you repping back then?
I was a loner. You feel me? I ain't rock with. I ain't really.
Repping.
Once you blood, do
life.
I need to pull up one of them pictures of you
on
with the boys?
Life.
What was it?
On my soul.
What was it? Trip set back then?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I put that on my soul.
You used to walk in trip set. You
right
when Dipset dropped that shit.
I didn't even wear red because I didn't want niggas to. What you wearing today? What the fuck you talking about?
Big B's. You know, I always you're right. I ain't gonna say check my resume. No, I ain't that nigga, man.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like what the fuck is you talking about? You know they want me. I didn't even wear red for that reason. Stop playing.
But
when you look up at the sky at night, what do you see? Oh, that made me G check you, little homie.
Facts. But Wes Craven did go through that racism shit. Like, I remember seeing writings on the wall, and I quote, "I remember the FFA class.
What was that? Farmer? What was
Future Farmers of America.
Yeah. I took that class only because I heard it was easy, bro.
It's mad easy.
You didn't do shit in there.
No, and she sold us. She was finessing. She sold us jerky and shit.
Oh, I don't remember.
That shit was good though. Anyway,
I was vegan back then,
and I think I was like the only black person in that class.
I think I was too, or if it was me and it was like one dude that sat a couple rows ahead of me. I was chilling with a white boy. They probably
very small class too. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Of course, nothing popped out. They wasn't like nigga. They wasn't throwing that shit out there. But they would always joke their friend, which he wore the jackets with them, but he had a little tan to him, like he wasn't white. Like I don't think he was. Yeah, they used to joke him like he call him Mexican and shit. Like, damn, what's wrong with being a Mexican though? Like, it was just like they used to rag him because he used to hang with the white boys. I used to always pick with him for being half Mexican or whatever. Yeah. But I can't remember his name, man. Something pretty good. Him out. Yeah, I was about to but you know who you are if you hear this. If this shit gets shared,
start looking at his arm like this. I remember those days. Start looking at his arm. But
anyway, I remember
stereotypical as hell.
We dragged this story out. I remember going to the bathroom and seeing, and if you went to Wes Craven, I'm sure you saw this shit. And I quote, writing on the wall, "The Klan is getting bigger. Aren't you glad you ain't a nigger?" And I stopped. And bro, racism as a kid, that shit used to like. Now, don't get it twisted.
Oh, fuck you, son.
It
You about to
still
start
rub
crying,
me
bro.
the wrong way right
Shit.
now. You feel me? It's still my new thing is you feels, not you feel me. So it's my lingo. If you ever hear motherfuckers say you feels, it's my shit. Even though I've been saying you feel me the whole time.
I'm
me.
still you feel
Reiterating
me.
this.
Feel me,
This is April 14th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you feels is me. But anyway,
14,
you
got
feels.
it
But
Yeah, no
but
doubt. Get your shit
what
off.
was I? Oh, racism used to piss me off so bad, but not that
Yeah,
it
niggas
doesn't
say,
rub me the wrong way
You
now.
can start going Super Saiyan.
It's just that it fucked with me so bad back then. I just wanted to whoop on a white kid's ass at the time.
Yeah.
But and I have white family. Obviously, I have white family. Look at my skin. Hey, my mom. Look at my mom. Look at my mom. But yeah, man, that whole Wes Craven. I remember fighting the kid. Oh, shop class. Damn, look at racism.
That's why I just
shop
stopped talking
class.
so we can.
Good God, racism. Shop class. I was in shop class. This white boy stole my wood. I've been cutting up wood.
Whoa.
We in shop class, so
Yeah,
we
I-
using drills and shit. Good God.
No, I didn't even do that. I
Saws.
was just
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm just keep making the every time you say something go for no reason. There ain't no pause method. I'm just
So I remember cutting up blocks because we got to bake something. I can't remember. It was a birdhouse, whatever.
y'all sound like y'all was in the trap. Who was cutting up blocks, making birdhouse. Like what the fuck? You sound like Jesus.
really live this shit.
Yeah, so you with Jeezy, nigga.
But
Go ahead though.
this is what sparked this shit, and it helped. It kind of like kept the racism going, like black people fighting white people. I think it might have been the fifth black white fight.
So that was going on. I don't remember none of that. I
It was
must have
going
dropped
on
out
at the
super
time,
early.
man. Ahmad Hall helped my man's Ahmad Hall
Yeah.
helped egg it on.
Like I say, he helped
That's-
somebody out. He told me he helped. Me.
No, he helped me. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I was signing my wood with my name.
This my dick. Yeah, I am a nigga.
I was signing my blocks of wood that I chopped up from the saw.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I
You
was
just bust out
signing
laughing.
my
I was
name
gonna-
on them shits, right? So nobody knew this shit. I just signature all them shits. Cause my wood was going missing. My blocks. So
My wood.
I get over there and I see my blocks gone. And I say, yo, this is mine. Like, what is you doing? I walked up. He was like, it isn't yours. It's yours. He was a big kid. And I grabbed the block and I seen my name was on it. I said, bro, this is mine.
Oh.
And I went to go leave with it. He grabbed it and said, give it back, nigga. I said, oh. Nah, I just,
Oh, you didn't swing on.
you know, not right then.
You just stood in.
Nah.
You did that Arthur Man. Your fist was balled up. You had a teardrop.
Nah, I was like, I got something for your ass.
Okay.
Feel?
Said
You
my
feels?
boy. Oh, here we go. No, I don't.
So,
I don't feel nothing.
I got my black congregation together. I said, yo, Mike, come on. I said, yo, Corey. Corey was in the class. Who else?
You said you was the only black person.
I
Now
was
you know
in-
his story from nigga.
That was FFA. I said shop class. You
my
feel?
bad, my
You feels?
Yo,
But,
I'm not going for that.
No, for real.
Nah.
All right,
for real, me
I was
too,
like,
I'm not going
yo,
for it.
I think I'm gonna whoop my man's ass after class because he called me a nigga. So I'm gonna beat his ass and run,
Puss.
so I don't get caught.
Okay, bro. You ain't gotta explain this shit to me, bro. I was joking.
So I run. We get down the hall. He's like just walking fast. I guess he know I'm coming for him. I run for him. I remember fighting him.
Yeah. That's just me.
Long story short, I won. Ahmad snatched me off, threw me. We took off running. Made it to the bus.
Oh, so you say you did whoop his ass?
Yeah, I won.
Okay.
Ran to the bus. Everybody was like, "The fuck?" Like, I almost got left out. The bus was pulling off. I got on
Y'all
my
just
bitches
barely
at the
made
time.
this shit. Yeah.
But the boy told on me. Next day I came to school.
You
know what I'm
straight
saying?
pussy.
He's all like, yeah. But I think they egged it on because they said his head had like. I really do think, like, now looking back at it, I think they like try to lie, make some shit up, say his head had knots on it from the locker knobs. And he also said,
That's
I
funny.
bit his finger.
Okay,
some shit.
You a nut ass freak boy.
Nah, it wasn't
Yeah,
even
that's
like
what you
that. But it
would,
didn't
that
happen.
would.
That's what I'm telling you.
Did it not really?
No, I didn't.
You told me one time nigga had in your head like bit his arm or some shit.
I mean, I would if I was in the headlock. I
You
probably
did,
would. I
but
probably
okay.
would. What's
So
wrong?
you beat the white boy.
Ain't no like cheating in a fight.
I ain't
You
fighting.
feels.
I don't. Ask me again. What's that shit? I cannot think of what it's called when you can't feel nothing. Not being numb, but it's another.
Paralyzed?
There you go. I cannot think of that word. So much for whatever. I live over here like I'm paralyzed to your shit. I was over here struggling. What's the word?
You ain't never experienced racism? besides today?
Nah, ain't nobody ever play with me like that. You feel me?
No, I'm serious. You ever,
Me
like,
too.
You never experienced like
Yeah.
even what might went to you as quarantine talk, y'all. Even what at the time you didn't realize it, maybe some white man said, "All right, now, boy."
Oh, that boy shit, yeah.
Like
do that.
the underline, yeah.
I'm thinking about this shit like on a serious note.
Yeah.
Have a nigga ever said nigger or yeah whatever nigga or like some shit like that? No. Have a nigga said it in a certain context? Sure, but he didn't mean it disrespectfully. You feel me? But as far as what you talking about, boy or nigger or whatever.
Yeah. Or have you ever been anywhere and realized you may have been being treated differently because
like followed around a store or something, some little sense, like because you black, so little simple shit like that.
Yeah.
Unless I'm oblivious to the shit, I'm very aware of my surroundings. Being serious, I can't think of no time where that shit ever happened to me.
I'm
like
sure
blatant, bro. Oh, I'm sure too. I don't doubt it. If I think hard enough, I probably could give you an example. But blatant like racism, nah. I don't mean on no tough guy shit though, but you know. People would do it with anybody.
Big black nigga with a beard.
As of now, I'm not worried about nobody.
Get a do-rag. Oh shit.
Come on, man. Like I could be the most. Imagine this. I could be the most bitch nigga ever. Imagine that. But I don't even look like the nigga that you want to try. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'1", 6'2", little size, I'm big beard, whatever. I got bass in my voice. Like ain't no nigga about to play me. The glizzy be on the left side. You know what the fuck going on.
Officer won't toy with a boy like you.
I ain't gonna say the officer wouldn't. He a little different. You feel me? He got a little authority, so he gonna try to play with me. But whatever. I'll up the glitch. Stop. You feel me? No, I'm just playing.
I thought about.
But no, to sum it up though, I ain't never dealt with that shit that I can think of. I mean, now you really got me thinking about that. Like, have I ever dealt with it? But ain't never nobody say no dumb shit like that. But again, you like little subtle stuff, probably, you know, especially when you're a child, you really don't understand what the fuck going on.
To that shit.
Yeah, you don't know. Mm-hmm. Even the thing you said, perfect example, the Mexican thing, it's like you think of that as a black person, you like, what's wrong with being Mexican, nigga? Like, what? Like, why is you saying it like it's just like somebody say you maggot, you know, the real word. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, he trying to disrespect him. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But I ain't never had nobody be like, nigger or whatever. So for you to say Mexican and that's supposed to be disrespectful, it's like, why? You know why somebody say maggot or you know, nigger or whatever, but nah, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of no time. Ain't nobody gonna play with me like that. Nigga, try that shit. You know what the fuck?
I think if I ever get into like a verbal altercation with somebody white, I'm gonna just fuck with their head and be like, fucking nigger.
That's the best thing to do.
Like, goddamn nigger. Like, just say it to them. See what they
bro.
See how they act for
real. Speaking of which, Randy don't watch the shit, but if he did, he'd know exactly what I'm talking about. So we playing 2K. This was Sunday. So we chilling playing 2K or whatever. So this is, I don't know if this dude was white or not. Randy looked at his profile. He had a profile picture of a black dude.
I feel odd saying nigga with an ER at the end. That shit don't feel right.
I ain't gonna lie. I be saying this shit jokingly. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like me and you say, I'm about to say, shut up, nigga. But we're saying to each other though. Like I won't say it to my child, no goofy shit like that. No. But the thing is, we on the game was that get these white motherfuckers to go, why you get mad when we say it if you can say it to each other? Bitch, first off, I'm joking with my boy. But we on 2K. This shit makes me laugh. Nigga was up there. He's like, we whooping their ass. No, we were playing them niggas. I think it was a good game. They started whooping our ass. It was me, Randy, and this one dumb nigga on our team. So then they wait till the end of the game. It was like, no cap. We playing in the park. It's about 18 to goddamn 8. Like, them niggas was whooping our ass. Dude comes out the party chat. They in the party chat where meaning you can't hear them.
Yeah,
for y'all that don't.
Y'all can hear each other, but
yeah, me and Randy, you know, we talking in game chat.
Y'all ever like straight up without? Y'all do that?
No, that's what we do. Chats. That's what we do. So these motherfuckers come out. Oh, you guys are fucking trash, fucking nigger, all that shit. I'm like, okay. It kind of didn't even spark. Y'all already even trying to. No, we were just talking to each other. Yeah. It kind of sting you, but me and Randy do is get up there and talk shit. So I keep it. I'm not no bitch with it. Like if you gonna come with the nigger shit, it don't bother me. But this dude was up there. Nigger. Pick my cotton, nigger. Pick my cotton, nigger. Pick my cotton, nigger. Nigger. Like, yo, when I tell you we was crying, laughing just because he was going so hard with it. Like, he's like, oh, nigger. He's like, nigger, I got so much cotton for you to pick, nigger. Because, no, like, it's like that shit. But when he be like, he'll say shit like, oh, your ancestors, something. Like, that don't really bother me. But I'm like, yeah, they did have it pretty rough. Then I'd be like, oh, I wish I could get my hands on you, bitch. You know, like you said, you start going crazy. But overall, it don't bother me. My point of saying all that is this, though. The nigga did all of that. And then, what was I about to say? Literally lost my train of thought. Talking about him saying, oh, so me and Randy talking. We ran the game back on him. So then, get into a nigga head. He's like, oh, you niggers are back. Nigger. So we start talking. I'm like, bro, this nigga funny as fuck. I said, you the same motherfucker. If I see you in real life, I would check you like, yo, what's all that nigger shit? I said, you would never say this to a black person. I was like, you the type nigga I walk up on. What's all that nigger shit you was saying on the game, bro? He's like, oh, man, it's just a game, bro. Just right in this nigga fucking face. Fuck is you talking about? I said, Randy gonna walk behind him, slam nigga head in his food or something like that. You feel me? Like, we gonna whoop your ass after that, bro. Like, you do. And Randy ain't even black. He Panamanian and white, whatever. But point being, he got a black wife, black son, about to have another one. Bro. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, you at least, you in the category with us, Point being, though, niggas do all that extra shit. But it's like, I know, like, it's a game, but I can hear it in your voice how much bitch you are. Like, that's why I laugh about it. Like, yo, he literally, and what makes it work, the one bad part about it is they the same motherfuckers who be with black people hanging around and being cool with them and shit like
smiling
that.
In their face.
Listening to them, y'all know what I mean, black music, but listening to that music and all that
Listen
shit.
to Lil Baby.
But when he get on the game, though, he nigger this, nigger that, nigger this. That shit be like, man.
It's just very...
My child hang around whites. Jokes. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
I'm defending my other side. What'd you say? What did you say, bro?
Yeah.
That's one white word.
Yeah, no.
But,
yeah, all right.
Yeah, man, I'll never understand. Well, I will understand. But that word has so much power.
Yeah. No, let me say this real quick. Because you just sparked something. You said that thing about what you would say to a white person if they fuck with you. And,
they
like,
probably take that as a compliment.
You be like, you fucking black. You be like, shut up, nigger. You be like, well, for real, dude? Me, man? Wow, bro. This is fucking awesome.
Matter of fact, that happened on the Dave Chappelle episode.
All right.
Remember when Dave Chappelle was playing Bigsby? Clayton Bigsby, he was the blind racist. Mm-hmm. They didn't know he was black. He was like, turn that goddamn music down, you fucking
I don't remember that part.
Niggers. And then the white guys looked at each other. Dude, he called us niggers? Fuck yeah! They turned the music up and drove off. You didn't see that shit?
No, I remember that part. I seen it, but I don't remember that part.
Now, thinking about it, I was thinking who might have done that, but fucking genius, Dave Chappelle.
Man, that's funny as fuck.
He is a comic. He's a comic that I feel like can say anything at this point.
I say the same shit.
Like,
he literally can say anything. He like drop the F-bomb, as they say.
Anything.
All that shit. But nah, the thing, when I say you sparked it, is because it's like,
sparked it, all right.
It's because you said that about somebody calling him a nigger or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna say. You could argue with him and like, I'm gonna hear sound like Joe Biden. I can't think of shit. But nah, if you say that to them, like you could say you white, pasty skin, whatever. You could say everything under the sun. He like, shut up, nigger. And he's like, God damn it, the white man got me again. Like,
don't even matter.
Bro, that shit got so much power, like you said, bro. It don't take nothing for them to get you with it.
Kill a dog. It might fuck him a little bit.
Oh, maybe, They
still say nigga.
Boy, I hang you from. He just gonna start saying the bunch of shit they used to do. I'm like, God damn, this nigga keep getting me.
You used to fuck your ancestors, boy. Good God.
And it's like the reason it ain't that what he's saying hurt. It's the fact when you go, that shit is true.
But I don't think
that's what it is.
Hurts worse than nigga.
I don't think so either. Just because it's like you're not supposed to say that. And it's like I'm gonna say it, nigger. And it's like, what you gonna do about it? Whoop my ass? I'm gonna tell the police.
They set niggas off too, yo.
Yeah, I think
that shit is wild.
And man, what if he was in public
does that
though?
shit have so much power though?
It's just because the pain. I say the pain and the trauma behind that shit. But what if you in public? You at a gas station and like you happen to walk, you accidentally bump somebody. Like, oh my bad, man. You're like, watch where you're going, nigger. What you gonna do? You gonna swing on them? You gonna what the fuck you say? You gonna try to argue? What you gonna do? I be thinking about that shit like what I do, but you probably gonna up to 40. Nah, I ain't gonna clap.
Everybody in
I ain't gonna
America
do it.
knows if you, especially if you white, that you can't. You say that is on the problem. So
and it's considered a hate crime
or
something like that.
Him saying that is literally like, all right, let's fight.
It is, but I'm saying like he could get you. You got a girl, family, whatever. Like you about to go to jail. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm asking a question. You can go to jail behind
That's
it.
Stupid, right? You're gonna act
I'm with you.
Act just like a nigger.
Is it though? Because you defending your honor, like yo. Nah.
If you answer to it, are you a nigga?
If I don't answer to it, on the inside you
feel like he disrespected, like he. So it's like you're fucked either way. So you walk off. So to everybody else, you was a bitch.
So if that's the case, I shouldn't do shit to a nigga who used that word in a certain context, even if he didn't mean it in a bad way. I shouldn't do nothing to that nigga. According to what you saying, you feel me? Like I should let shit slide.
What would you do?
Yeah, for real though. Like
WW.
so the 7 people's gonna see this. Niggas don't promote for shit, bro. We didn't even promote the last one. It was funny as fuck.
I did a little bit. I put it on the story. I got a few laughs
Where?
off that shit on Facebook. Matter
Oh,
of fact,
you see, no, I don't have
I put
Facebook.
it on Snap too.
Okay, I see. I don't watch that.
Look at this nigga, man.
My beard looking luscious. Good, boy. What the fuck you talking about?
You're welcome.
Bitch, you ain't make my shit grow. What you talking about? Bitch, swear you got a beard, boy. You be eating pussy. Cap, you feel me? No sir.
They say that that's the key to getting a beard, but
That shit is cap.
big cap.
No, humongous cap. The biggest of caps. You feel me?
Look at that right here, bro. I could probably take that.
My shit be like right there. It's literally
rub my
right.
shit all in it. Man,
What the fuck is in pussy? Pussy juice is gonna make my beard grow. Fuck is in there? Exactly. The fuck? Y'all women crazy. Y'all just say whatever. But
You know, black folks got sayings.
shit. The white motherfucker say it too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who the fuck came up with that goof ass shit. Bro. It's cap. Just know
They
that,
say I'm trying to think of shit on top of the head. Can't even think of shit.
Tony. But damn.
You know, old stuff your grandma would say, like,
Get your ass in this house. Nah, I know what you're saying, like little saying.
well, I'm half white. I didn't have a black mother.
Okay. What you about to say, nigga?
So I wouldn't know what.
Oh, I thought you was about to say so. I'm looking like
Like, I know, but I can't.
you talking about like those little. I don't call it catchphrase, but those little things they'll say like,
Yeah,
"I brought you in
know
this
the
world, I'll
old-
take you out."
old shit
That shit,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, niggas got a
Yes.
million of those. Niggas speaking. Black kings and queens got a million of those. Shit, for real. Like we got a bunch of them, but of course now we on the spot, can't think of shit. I literally can't think
Trade
of
of
them.
the shit, yo.
I can't think of them. I'm trying to think of something that was said to me. I don't know. Anyway, did you have any more
The
topics?
doorknob hit you with a good
Good
little
little
split.
split,
Shit.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
I
Yes.
Until you get old though, I didn't know what that shit meant as a child. Like, what the fuck that mean? Oh, my ass. Cause I have an ass crack. Got you. That was a witty one. Like, I didn't know what none of that shit mean.
Giving you bars.
Damn, speaking, you know how we always talk about something that you just heard or understood? I was having a conversation and it was a bar or whatever. I cannot remember what it is now, but it was a bar that I just realized what somebody was saying the other day. And I meant to tell you, fuck it, who gives a fuck? I don't know why we're still talking right now. We might as well close this shit out. Unless you got anything else to talk about. But if I remember, I'll tell you though. He just waving his arms around. What the fuck?
If you haven't already,
Oh my god. I'm about to cut this shit right here.
subscribe, hit the notification bell. Right now we just rambling. Ain't got too much to talk about today. Just the N-word and coronavirus.
For real. That's all we talked about. Racism and corona.
Yeah. If you have any opinions on this, don't be afraid to comment. Subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell, all that good shit. Till next week, get up with us.